The yard house in Coatbridge is moved, but don't worry, it hasn't moved far, it's just across the road. Hands up if you remember Colour Cafe. As you can see, they put Cheers Bar and the yard house together, and when I walked over here looking for the yard house, it wasn't immediately obvious to me. I feel like the yard house sign was a bit small, but we got there in the end. How weird is it looking in there after all these years? I used to work in Centrepoint, it was literally like a time capsule. So I think by now most days for Coatbridge have been in here. We remember it, Colour Cafe, Essence, the function suite, you know. Really spacious, good location, same fixtures and fittings, and I really love sitting at that window because I am a people watcher. Really like the layout, plenty of space, plenty of tables. At the back we've got puggies, pool tables and some really nice booths, and apparently they're going to be adding an outside bit in the future, so that should be good. How cute is this wee booth area? This is going to be really good for people who like playing pool. Not me, I suck at it. Not only have they got a new location, they've also got a new menu, and when I went in and they told me this, I thought, oh, here we go, it's going to be crap. However, I was pleasantly surprised. Here's a quick look, you can pause to read if you like. I would say the prices are still pretty reasonable, and I was really struggling because they had so many things on this that I just wanted to try. My friend got the salt and chilli chicken. Look at the size of this portion, it is massive. Now, in the old menu, it was salt and chilli chicken and it came like salt and chilli goujons. This time it's got batter on it a bit like pakora, and genuinely I thought it was going to be crap, but it was so good. I got the Chinese chicken curry. I am not kidding, I loved this. The problem is when I like something, I don't want to order something else the next time. I tried my friend's chicken and it was so moist, oh my god. Today they had 2 dessert options, chocolate fudge cake and New York cheesecake. They might have different ones next time, so just ask when you're in. I must say, out of the 2 of these, that New York cheesecake was perfection. I had to take a wee trip down to the toilets to see if they were clean. This was so weird to me. It was like travelling back in time. It was like deja vu. It was like being in another dimension, because obviously I used to work in Colour Cafe and it's just never changed. It was so crazy. The toilets are perfectly clean. I checked all the doors to make sure they lock, and I checked all the toilets to make sure they had toilet roll, and they did. Did a wee bit of people watching, because you never know who you might see coming out the Vulcan. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The staff in the yard house are so nice. Literally every single time I've been, they could not have been any nicer. I highly recommend you go here if you haven't been yet, even if it's just to grab yourself a wee cake. If you've been to the yard house since it's moved, let me know in the comments and let me know what you think.